Opportunity to hear from one of my favorite people in Claremont. His name is Anthony Fisher. I call him Coach Fisher, brand man. He is one of the nation's leading authorities, actually quantified as the top 50 brand strategists in these United States. He is a family man. His family is joining him here tonight. He's consulted with executives, businessmen, and some of the top leading authorities in this country on how they're able to not only live their lives on purpose as a life coach, as he has been to me, but also as an authority on operating in excellence and operating under value-based leadership. Again, he's a speaker, he's an author. I discovered him when I was doing a search online and needed to learn more about how to hone my greatness. And I discovered a book called Discover Your Greatness, Understanding Your True Potential, written by Coach Fisher. And so I did not take any time going through that workbook. Met him in Claremont and had some of the most inspirational conversations. So I'm really delighted that you all have a chance to hear from him today. He believes that you cannot influence who you do not inspire. His signature is inspirational leadership, and he's here joining us to give us some tools and skills for our toolbox, a couple more things for us to take with us. And those of you who've been writing the checks, get your money's worth, take notes, listen closely, because he's going to drop some knowledge on us that's going to really help us in the next phase of our lives. His mission, his life's work is about helping us to become, as individuals, the people of greatness right now and in the future. So please join me in welcoming Mr. Anthony Leon Fisher.
It is truly an honor to be with you here this evening. I want to let you know that Zephanie, as part of the Claremont McKenna College Public Affairs Communications Office, we love you and the work that you've done for X number of years, 2 or 3 years since I've known you. We get excited to see the work that you do, the traveling that you do, the opportunities that have been afforded you. It is truly a pleasure. You are literally the smartest African-American young woman that I know. It is a pleasure to have the opportunity to bless you with the rest of your comrades as well. Continue to do the great work that you're doing. I'll be watching you in the future. To Dr. John Gary, to Kim Gatlin, to Anya Booker, and to these distinguished faculty, it's a pleasure to have the opportunity to meet with you. And to parents and friends, family members, brothers and sisters, aunts, uncles, grandparents, I am excited to be here today. I'm amongst my own, and this is fantastic. Just to see the people, the youth, the vibrancy, the opportunities that you guys are going to have, it's just going to blow me away. The purpose of today really is to inspire you here and to give you a little historical background as to not only who I am, but who you are as well. The point of the story is to let you know that someone has your back. Someone has your back. Someone is cheering you on and saying, Danielle, or Lisa, or Mark, or Sandra, or Donald, or Angie, or Tiffany, or Chad, or Lauren, or whoever you may be graduating today, that someone has your back. That even though in the life you will experience physical dehydration, emotional dehydration, spiritual dehydration. These are all others who want nothing more than for you to succeed and to cross the finish line. The journey you embark on is not a journey that you have to take on your own. And I keep hearing it over and over and over again for the last 30 minutes. It is something that you do not have to embark on your own. You have the support of others who have gone before you. Others who have been where you are today. Others who have successfully stepped out and fulfilled the greatness inside them. You come from a heritage of survivors, a lineage of conquerors. You come from kings and queens. It's time for you to take your place. You have been given a map, a road map, a life map, a map that will guide you to new experiences, new opportunities. and ultimately the catalyst for you to fulfill your life's purpose and mission on this earth. However, even though the mantle has been given to you, you must be willing to step forward. You must be willing to accept the challenge of becoming great. Accept the challenge of becoming great. Not just for you, for all of us. Accept the challenge to become great. Greatness lives inside you. Nothing in life is free. You already know this. Many of you already know this. I'm asking that even within the face of adversity, challenges and changes that beset you, you must continue to move forward. But don't move forward only. Take the time intentionally to also look back. Why do you look backward, you ask? Because looking backwards as you are moving forward gives you the proper perspective of your journey. Most importantly, looking backwards allows you to see the work that you already have accomplished, but also the work of others who have gone before you and have paid the price for the opportunity that you experience and benefit from today. Sankofa, as many of you are familiar with that term, it's the African Ghana word meaning to move forward while looking back. To go back and get it, to pull back from your past, from your history, and to bring it into the present so that you can create the future that you're looking for. Sankofa. Continue to look forward while pulling from the past. Use the past and the experiences and wisdom of others, your parents, your grandparents, your brothers, your sisters, your nephews, your nieces, and the African men and women of the past who present and share your culture, who share your experiences, the individuals who have impacted your life and share their life stories with you, to guide you into your future journey. Remember, you are not alone as you make progress. Sankofa, fall back, learn, become inspired, hope again. Believe in faith and take action for what you see and what you want in your life. So even in the midst of uncertainty, fear, and perception of lack, you know that you can become filled again because you have gone before those who have already crossed the finish line. As a personal brand coach, I understand identity. I think it's important for all of us to understand our identity. And we have 3 levels of identity. Number 1 is your cultural identity. Who are you? Where do you come from? It's so important for us to understand this. The second one is your personal identity. That's who you are today. Your values, your strengths, your knowledge, your ability, the things that you care about. That's who you are. That's what makes you unique. As a personal brand, that is what makes you unique. And then the third one is your future. That has not yet been defined. What will you create today that's going to bring you into the future that you want? 3 identities. Very important to understand. All of us and you are standing on the shoulders of giants. It is those who have gone before you. It is because of their work, their commitment, their struggle, their creativity, their need for change in their community, family, business, or life, and the vision they had, which not only afforded them a better life, but also afforded you the opportunities you and I have today. You see, I am related to the first African-American woman to ever be admitted into the Oklahoma School of Law. Her name is Ada Louise Sapel Fisher. I doubt that many of you know who she is. Only maybe a few. In 1946, Ada Louise Sapel Fisher applied to Oklahoma University School of Law, but was denied because of race. In 1948, with the support of Thurgood Marshall, a lawsuit was filed. The United States Supreme Court ruled in the Sapel versus Board of Regents University of Oklahoma, ordered Oklahoma University to provide Ada Louise a legal education. Fisher graduated from Oklahoma University in 1951. You are part of a larger legacy. You have the right to go back and claim what is yours and bring forth that which is necessary for you to create your own legacy. The legacy that you create for your own life are the seeds that will produce future legacies. You have a responsibility, my friends, to represent you, to represent your culture and the future that you would create with excellence and vision. Legacy, my friends, is created through vision and through wisdom. You are a seed. You have the natural ability to create more of who you are. Just as a tree is planted, that seed produces more seeds, and more trees, and more seeds, and more trees. And what do you get? You get a forest. You are a forest. Believe in who you are and what you can do today. What part of your heritage and legacy will you go back and claim rights to? What will you claim as your own? What part of your experience will cause you to go back, reconnect, give cause, and purpose, and that will bring forth today what you're looking for? Legacy is like a track and field race. I have a baton in my hand. Sankofa, as I'm running, this person's giving me the baton. I have to look back while I'm looking forward. That's what I want each and every one of us to do, is to move forward while you're looking back. Do you think Michael Jordan is as successful as he is if it wasn't for Bill Russell? Or for Oscar Robertson? Do you think Nelson Mandela would be who he has become if it wasn't for Watu Sisulu? Do you think Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, for those of us in that generation who are music producers, would be who they are if it wasn't for Dina Andrews? Do you think Apostle Paul would be who he was if it wasn't for Jesus Christ? Do you think Dr. Agnes Moreland would be who she is, the founding member or mother of the Claremont College's Black Study Center, if it wasn't for key individuals helping her? We all have a greatness inside of us. It is your responsibility to find it, to figure it out, and to get on it. In closing, as I have so much more to share with you, but I can only get to so much, I want to challenge you today. I challenge you to become the best you. Who are you? You're young. Opportunities galore. Don't be afraid. Take chances. Develop an entrepreneurial spirit within yourself. Nothing is guaranteed anymore. Nothing is guaranteed to you anymore. I learned this for myself. That's why I had to learn who I was. Where do I come from? What are my gifts? What are my abilities? What can I do? What can I offer the world? How can I affect the world most powerfully? That's what it's all about. I challenge you to take ownership of your future. I'm representing my family. She set the path for me. I have no other responsibility than to do what I need to do today. Represent. Be counted for. So once again, give yourself permission to become men and women who will change the world. Zephany, I know you're going to change the world. I expect you to. Your faculty expect you to. Your family and friends expect you to. Expect it from yourself. Thank you very much.